few different types of profiles that we could have gone with, but we felt like someone that had a combination of experience as an athletic director, but at the same time, the energy of someone that is, still reaching the peak of his career was the ideal fit for VCU and what we need in our athletic department.
How important is it for you as the basketball coach and in many ways the face of the university right now to have a good relationship with the athletic department?
Well, it's very important. It's very important. He's my boss, and he's in charge of all the coaches and all the athletic programs. So that relationship and having a high level of communication is critical, and I'm sure that's going to take place with Ed here.
He just said that you sold him on the job. You kind of gave him a little pitch. What are the kind of things you told him about why VCU is such a great fit?
Well, I've known Ed for a few years. He always attended the Villa 7 consortium that, ironically, Norwood and Mike Ellis ran. And so I got a chance to get to know him there. And then when this job opened up, we were looking at potential candidates, and Ed was definitely someone that jumped out at us. We talked to Ed just about the possibilities here and some of the things that we've done, but it's also some of the things that we still are setting out to do. And I think he's excited about being a part of that. I think, the challenges for all of us obviously are getting acquainted with and attacking a new league and everything that goes along with that. And that's every single sport. We have sports at our university that in a matter of weeks are going to begin practice and begin preparation for Atlantic 10 play. For their teams and for ours, it's definitely a new era. You have new opponents. We're going to places where we've never been, but it's exciting. And I think for Ed coming in here as our new athletic director, he's not going to be able to get everything done in one day, but I know he has a high level of energy and excitement to get out and meet all of our donors, meet potential new donors, spend time with the student athletes, spend time with his coaches, and really share his vision and develop a new vision for VCU athletics.
Was it obvious from the beginning that the move to the A10 was attracting a better pool of candidates?
I think so. I think the move to the A10 is attracting a lot of great things. I think we're finding that. It was a terrific move on the part of VCU and our leadership, obviously headed up by Dr. Rao. There certainly was a ton of people that were interested. I don't know the exact number of people that applied, but it was several dozen. And a lot of that interest was obviously because of the recent success that VCU has had in several different sports, but also because of the transition that we're making into a higher profile league.
You've been busy with the camp and with recruiting. How active were you in this search? How involved were you?
I was really involved. I was part of the search committee, and I went to Brazil for a couple of weeks, so I missed kind of one segment of meetings. But other than that, I was one of 9 very involved members of the search committee. Everybody did their part. Everyone worked together. And at the end of the day, Ed was a unanimous choice of the search committee. And you feel good when you get to that point because there's really not much discussion or debate. Everyone agrees. And then obviously, once he came to campus and met with Dr. Rao made the final decision. And we were excited to hear as a search committee that he felt the same way that we did. It's just when you don't have a leader, it's not the same. And as Ed mentioned, Norwood did a great job here, and his staff did a great job. And more than Norwood just moved on. Multiple people have moved on. So I think there's certainly been a void of leadership over the past 2 or 3 months. But now Ed is here, and that void will be filled, and it will be more than filled. And I know he's up to the challenge. He'll bring some great people in here, and we're ready to roll up our sleeves and go to work with him.